Welcome, pilots! This video is part of my guide detailing every high-security combat site. In most of these videos, you'll see me flying an assault frigate called the Ishkur. This is mainly because it's my favorite ship to fly, but it does perform quite well in the Pith Merchant Depot. Before I go any further, it should be noted that many of the Pith Merchant Depot sites you'll find are likely to be bugged out. You'll most likely enter the site to discover the first room either completely emptied of NPCs, or missing the NPC named Blockade General Sade. In either scenario, the gate to the second room is locked, giving you no way to obtain the key. But for those completionists out there, watch on to find out what this site is like in the unlikely event that it spawns the way it was intended. Combat signatures appear in your probe scanner window, and you must scan them down with probes before you can warp to them. Some combat signatures are referred to as DED-rated sites. DED stands for the Directive Enforcement Department, an NPC corporation that is a division of Concord. Such combat sites are given a difficulty rating on a scale of 1 through 10. The Pith Merchant Depot is a combat signature found in all systems with a security status of 0.9 and higher throughout Caldari space. This site is a good place for younger pilots to practice their PvE combat skills. It also has a decent potential for some good loot drops. Only up to destroyer-class ships will be allowed into the site. Supply depot for combat vessels and pirate cargo haulers alike. The Pith Guristas in these depots are very aggressive. This site has a DED threat assessment of minor, 2 of 10. You'll land directly on an ancient acceleration gate, which you must activate to enter the first room of the site. The Pith Guristas rely on nimble fighters to stop any intruders into this complex by stationing them close to the beacon. In reality, the defenses are rather incompetent. So long as the site isn't bugged, you'll land in the first room with Blockade General Sade and 6 sentry towers. Within a few seconds, additional groups will spawn for a total of 22 Guristas NPCs that I've split into 3 separate groups. The first group forms a line towards the front of the base, consisting of 8 corvettes. The second group forms another line towards the rear of the base, near the acceleration gate to the next room. This group consists of another 6 corvettes. The third group surrounds the central stack of structures, consisting of 8 corvettes and frigates. Among them is Blockade General Sade, flying a frigate. Sade always drops the Sade's Pass, and a third-tier Overseer effects. You'll only need to destroy Blockade General Sade to continue deeper into the site. The Sade's Pass will be consumed when you activate the gate into the second room. The Pith wheel and deal in fuel, and their supplies are stored in this Deadspace pocket. Aware that they could be attacked at any time, they stock up just sufficiently to meet demands. The second room is sparsely populated, with just a single frigate named the Supply Station Manager, along with 3 pairings of stasis towers and sentry guns. Thankfully, the stasis towers don't seem to aggress you unless you attack them first. The Supply Station Manager will always drop a 4th-tier Overseer effects. The gate to the third room is locked, but only requires you to destroy the Supply Station Manager to pass through. The Pith Guristas collect and store cargo from various raids here. They liquidate their assets as fast as possible, so the actual amount being stored varies from day to day. The locals are relatively well defended. You'll be greeted by the Gate Beacon Patrol flying a cruiser. The remaining Guristas NPCs are split into 4 additional groups. The second group is en route to the acceleration gate, guarding a large group of cargo rigs. This group consists of 4 frigates and a cruiser. The third and fourth groups are above the gate, flanking it on the left and right. Each of these groups also consist of 4 frigates and a cruiser. The fifth and final group hover near a container marked Storage Taxes. The taxes are guarded by a frigate named the Pith Tax Patrol, and a cruiser named the Pith Taxman. The Storage Taxes container cannot be accessed until the Pith Tax Patrol and Taxman NPCs are destroyed. It will always drop a 5th-tier Overseer effects. None of the named NPCs drop any faction or Deadspace loot. The gate to the 4th room is also locked, requiring all NPCs in the area to be destroyed. Inside the last pocket of the Pith Merchant Depot resides the Superintendent. He oversees the collective storage space, collection of taxes and fees, and manages investments. He is well guarded. The final room is split into 5 groups of Guristas NPCs. The first 4 groups are situated in a circle around the perimeter of the main base, each consisting of 2 frigates and 2 cruisers. The 5th and final group hover near the Superintendent's control tower, consisting of a single cruiser and the Superintendent flying a frigate. The rest of the room can be ignored, as the Superintendent drops the potential Deadspace loot. He will always drop a 6th tier Overseer effects, and has a decent potential to drop 1 or more Pithi B-Type Deadspace modules, or a worm blueprint copy. A ship like the Ishkur, fit with railguns, is capable of running this site in about 7 to 8 minutes. Because the entrance gate is restricted to destroyer class or lower ships, tactical destroyers like the Jackdaw are probably the best choice for this site. While recording the footage for this video series, I scanned down 10 Pith Merchant Depot sites. Due to the frequency that this site is bugged out, I wasn't able to gather quality statistics on loot drops. 5 of the sites had the first room already emptied out, and another 2 were missing Blockade General Sade. Of the remaining 3, only 1 dropped anything beyond the 6th tier Overseer effects. In this case, it was a Pithi B-Type small shield booster, which is pretty much exactly what you're hoping for. Stay tuned to Riley Entertainment for more EVE Online combat site guides. In high-security Caldari space, you can also probe down other DED-rated sites like the Pith Robux Asteroid Mining Site, Garista's Guerrilla Grounds, or Garista's Scout Outpost. The Garista's Hallucinogen Supply Waypoint can only be found in high-security space through a lucky escalation from a Garista's Den. Other NPC pirates include Rogue Drones, the Serpentis, Angel Cartel, Blood Raiders, and Sancha's Nation. Throughout 2020, I completed my guide for the high-security Serpentis combat sites. If you find yourself in Galent space, you can check out those videos right now. You can find all of my EVE Online content in the gaming section of my website over at RileyEntertainment.com. This includes sections that I'll be expanding upon in the coming months for high-security combat sites and the Cosmos missions and sites.